guys, welcome to Witches of the Moon. I'm your Wednesday host. Today I'm going to do this video a little differently. I'm going to be off camera. I'm going to let you guys look at my altar while I talk about today's topic, or this week's topic. This week's topic is over the Wiccan Rede. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do, and if you hear a mower, I apologize. My husband is outside mowing, so I apologize. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read the Wiccan Rede to you. Now, you have to understand that if you're not Wiccan, then you won't really go by this per se, but I believe that whether you're Wiccan or not, you still have the belief in karma. And a lot of people will say that, you know, they're not Wiccan, so they don't believe in the Wiccan Rede. That's fine. But for those that are out there that say that that they don't believe in what you put out you get back times 3, well, that's Wiccan per se, but it's the exact same thing as karma. What you put out, you will get back in return. So whether you're Wiccan or not, you might not believe in this Rede, but you still believe in karma, and they're very, to me, they're very, very, very similar. So I'm going to read the long version. I won't talk about every individual line because this video would end up being, you know, an hour or so long. But I'm going to go ahead and read it, and so that way everybody knows, if they don't already know, what the Wiccan Rede is. And I have not watched Monday or Tuesday's episode, so if they read this too, then I apologize. But this is the full version that I have in my Book of Shadows. And like I said, this is the long version. There is a shorter version as well, but this is the long version. Bide within the law you must, in perfect love and perfect trust. Live you must, and let to live, fairly take and fairly give. For tread the circle thrice, about to keep unwelcome spirits out. To bind the spell well every time, let the spell be said in rhyme. Light of eye and soft of touch, speak you little, listen much. Honor the old ones in deed and name, let love and light be our guides again. Dose'll go by the waxing moon, chanting out the joyful tune. Wintershins go when the moon doth wane, and the werewolf's howl be the dread wolf's bane. When the lady's moon is new, kiss the hand of her 2 times 2. When the moon rides at her peak, then your heart's desires seek. Heed the north wind's mighty gale, lock the door and trim the sail. When the wind blows from the east, expect the new and set the feast. When the wind comes from the south, love will kiss you on the mouth. When the wind whispers from the west, all hearts will find peace and rest. 9 woods in the cauldron go, burn them fast and burn them slow. Birch in fires goes to represent what the lady knows. Oak in the forest tower with might, in the bright be bring the gods in sight. Rowan is a tree of power, causing life and magic to flower. Willows at the waterside stand, ready to help us to the summer land. Hawthorn is burned to purify and to draw fairy to your eye. Hazel, the tree of wisdom and learning, adds its strength to the bright fire burning. White are the flowers of apple tree that brings us fruits of fertility. Grapes grow upon the vine, giving us both joy and wine. Fir does mark the evergreen to represent immortality seen. Elder is the lady's tree, burn it not, or cursed you'll be. 4 times the major sabbats mark in the light and in the dark. At the old year starts to wane, The new begins, it's now Samhain. When the time for Imbolc shows, watch for flowers through the snows. When the wheel begins to turn, soon the Beltane fires will burn. As the wheel turns to Lammas, night power is brought to magic rite. 4 times the minor sabbats fall used to sun, to mark them all. When the wheel has turned to Yule, light the log, the horned ones rule. In the spring, when night equals daytime, for a star to come our way, when the sun has reached its height, time for oak and holly to fight. Harvesting comes to one and all when the autumn equinox does fall. Heed the flower, bush, and tree, by the lady blessed you'll be. Where the rippling waters go cast a stone, the truth you'll know. When you have and hold a need, hearken not the other's greed. With the fool, no season spent, or to be counted as his friend. Merry meet and merry part, bright the cheeks and warm the heart. Mind the 3-fold laws you should, 3 times bad and 3 times good. When misfortune is now wear the star upon your brow. Be true in love, this you must do, unless your love is false to you. These 8 words the reedy fulfill, and ye harm none, do what ye will. So that's the full version of the Wiccan Rede. Basically, to me, what the Wiccan Rede is something to live by. Keep in mind that everything I say here is it's purely my opinion. But I am a Wiccan, and I do believe in the Wiccan Rede. I believe that what you put out, you will get back in return, whether it be good or bad. I believe that in order to move on in one's life, the wheel does, it needs to circle. It's really hard to explain how I feel about this topic, because it's just my belief system. So this week's topic for me isn't going to be very in-depth, but at the same time, everything has a purpose. And the things that are most sacred to you is your quote-unquote Wiccan Rede. Even if you're not Wiccan, it's still your Rede. It's something you go by. Everybody has a set of rules and things that you want to abide by within your life. You don't have to say you believe in this, or you don't have to say you don't believe in this. But everybody believes in something. And for somebody to say that they don't believe that what you put out you won't get back, that's just, in my eyes, that's just pure ridiculous. It's just pure ridiculousness. It's the reason bad things happen to people is, yes, people make bad choices, but that's not, it's the universe's way of telling you, no, you don't need to do that, or give it a shot and see what happens. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and stop with that for this week, because I don't know how to explain it, because I completely believe in the Wiccan Rede. I'm 100% Wiccan, and I believe that if I do bad upon others, then I will get that back. And I know this because it has happened. I've lived it. I've been through it many times. Sometimes a person has to take that chance because they need to do what needs to be done. But you go into it knowing what is going to come out of it. So that's my view on it. So until next week, blessed be, guys.